Good afternoon to all. How are you? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, good to see you all. For those of you who are joining just today, I'm Alessandra Priante, Director of Europe of UNWTO, and it's so great to have you today for this fantastic webinar. We might have seen our identity video. We are experiencing some connection problems for the audio, but we will make sure we play it again in a very short while. First of all, thank you very much for connecting with us all today. This is our fourth webinar, and today we're going to speak about innovation. And we have fantastic speakers with us, something that I'm very, very proud of. Just like the other one, we had the amazing Georgian food blogger. Today, we have a very, very special person who is a great example, I think, for all of you. And he works between the USA and Spain. And we are very much looking forward, because today we will be focusing on harnessing innovation and digital advancement in tourism, which is absolutely essential for providing opportunities to improve inclusiveness, local community empowerment, efficient resource management, amongst other objectives within the broader sustainable development agenda. And youth plays an essential part in achieving sustainability and development in the tourism sector. As the future leaders and the travelers in this industry, you can see and seize the opportunity to innovate. So today we're going to look on how innovation and tourism are linked and how we can boost a future of sustainable tourism through innovation. We will go with you through this fantastic point of reference for us, which is Pablo Lopez and his must. And we will also look into all the advancement that we've made so far at UNWTO as well. We'll be joined a little bit later by my colleague, Natalia Bayona, who's the director of the innovation department, which happens to be as well innovation and education. So without any further ado, I would like to ask my colleague, Nina, if she can make Pablo available on camera. Pablo, you're with us, yeah?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
How are you, Alessandra?
Very, very good. Very good to have you today. Pablo, you know that our Global Youth Tourism Summit is just 2 months away, a little bit more than 2 months away. And we will all be going to Sorrento. And I've heard the beautiful news that you will be joining us as well. So this is for us a great thing. But I wanted to make sure that our fantastic participants are getting like an appetizer of the capacity of innovation and the example that you can be for them, specifically for MUST. Allow me to introduce the fact that you are not only a leader of a talented team that has created this new mobile platform that you will describe to us, but you're also, you're basically a social media platform, but you are introducing a new way, I think, for what I experienced of your ways of doing business, new ways of involving as well audiences. So, Pablo, the floor is absolutely yours. For your reference, Pablo just landed back from Miami, so he's as if he came on purpose for us, and this is just the beginning. You'll engage again with Pablo when you meet in Sorrento. But I encourage you all after Pablo's presentation to ask any question that comes to your mind. Thank you very much. Pablo, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Alessandra, for the amazing opportunity and everyone at UNWTO. Nice meeting you all. I'm going to share my screen. Please let me know if you can see it. Can you see it, Alessandra?
Yeah, everyone can see.
Excellent. So as Alessandra was mentioning, Must is a mobile platform that is specifically designed for our users to share their best experiences in a safe environment and in a social media setting. I'm going to start my presentation with a quick video introduction.
In our changing and mobile culture, where experiences are more important than possessions, where traveling to any corner of the planet is no longer an impossible dream, and all the information we need fits in the palm of our hand. The big question now is, where do we go? We turn to review sites, ask our friends for recommendations, and scroll on social media, endlessly looking for that thing we must do. What if we could merge all of those experience searching methods into one simple platform? Must transforms the way you experience life. It connects you with a community of authentic experience seekers willing to share their best kept secrets. Say you're traveling somewhere new, or just looking for the right place to hang out on a Saturday night. Trust us to recommend you the right place for your night out. Take time to explore whatever is going on in your city. Use our filters to find exactly what you're looking for. Discover how your favorite users group their musts by themes, something like an experience playlist. With these features, Must aims to make your everyday plans epic memories. And if you want to tell people that they must go and try your ultimate adventure experience, the only thing you need to do is share it. Must is for the dreamers and the planners, the curious and the hungry. Simply check what your community has been up to and plan your next move. Must, a new world awaits.
So as the video mentions, Must is a Barcelona-based startup, and we're talking about an experience-driven community platform that enables locals, travelers to share and also to discover experiences that are unique musts in different destinations around the world. We have presence in more than 65 countries internationally, and this social media platform is used to discover local content by experts in several categories, different activities, events, and experiences. So what's our vision? Our vision is to become the leading social media booking and experience sharing network in the world. And as for the product, imagine TripAdvisor meets Instagram. We're talking about the first social media platform built specifically for the tourism industry. We have a partnership with UNWTO because we believe that we can position different destinations internationally at the forefront of this new global social media platform that centers its value around what is really important for the new generations of travelers: discovering and sharing authentic, sustainable, cultural experiences. As for the app, we have the musts, who are basically experiences that are unique to specific places, cultures, or communities. You have experience search by location and category. You also have experience sharing by local content creators or experts in several categories. You can group these recommendations of experiences into travel guides or lists or musts. You also have user follows, personal content feed as a social media platform. You can save and share our musts and location spots. And finally, you can make reservations on every recommendation that's been uploaded to the platform. As for the services that we're offering to different destinations, we're assisting local businesses to establish a digital presence and to engage with prospective travelers. So what we're doing is setting up a profile in which they'll have outreach and education for these local businesses on how to construct this business profile. And then we get to match this business with a content creator or an expert in one of the several categories that we have, either nightlife, adventure, food, arts and culture, and others. Then we get to evaluate their content creation needs of these local content businesses, and we connect them with local content creators. Content creators get to receive commissions on every reservation that takes place in the platform and the different recommendations that they are uploading to their profile. As for the product, right now we're focusing last year we focused on search and filter tags, business profile administration, and this year specifically we're targeting booking integrations, expert profile verification, of course gamification, video and live stream, which are super important, business creator websites, and business profile analytics. Into the future, we're building the first utility-based NFT collection in the travel industry, a platform for VR travel that is owned by the community using NFTs. We're talking about 10,000 NFTs representing key heritage sites in the world, and 10 World Heritage locations will have each 1,000 NFTs minted. I'm going to talk about this later. As for the team, we're 3 Guatemalans who built the platform. We went to the French school in Guatemala, then did our studies in Lyon, France, then did our masters in Barcelona, and decided that Barcelona was the perfect city to build a platform like Must. Because whenever we were traveling, we always had the same problem. Like, we went to different blogs and travel sites, and we didn't get to see authentic and real recommendations. Everything was basically paid. For example, if you search for the 10 best restaurants in Madrid or in Barcelona in TripAdvisor, it's probably not the best way to actually know this best recommendations. You end up asking a local, no? So that's what we're doing at Must. You have these profiles of authentic recommendations by locals, content creators, and travelers. We have a challenge that we would like to propose to you guys. You have to go to our website, discovermust.com/GYTS as the Global Youth Tourism Summit. And we are inviting you guys to share your best experiences in your city. So what you have to do is create a list in our platform with 5 musts, 5 recommendations of whatever you think is a must in your city, either on food and culture or nightlife or nature and adventure. And the most voted list, top 3, will earn 50 euros, a verified profile in our platform, so you get to become brand ambassadors of the platforms in your city, and a surprise by you and WTO. Thank you. That would be from my end, Alessandra. Thank you very much. I don't know if you have any questions.
Thank you very much, Pablo. Yes, I'll start. Me as usual. I'm the naughty one, always the one to ask questions. First of all, can I participate as well?
No.
Because I want to be a verified profiler and do all my reviews. Yeah.
Well, you have to earn it. You have to start uploading content.
I know. Well, thank you very much. That was very, very, very interesting. Pablo, I don't know if you like, the age difference between us sounds, so I might have not heard completely. Did you tell our participants how old you are?
No, I didn't. I'm 31.
And
Getting old.
And your other, yeah, you are. Oh my God. And your other colleagues are? When did you start?
They are the same, 31 and 32.
Great. And when did you start developing Must?
We started, well, the idea, we had the idea on 2015, and we got to start on 2017 and founded the company in 2018.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's been a process, yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy, obviously. I mean, we don't want to. Yeah, we never sell it like drinking a glass of water, that is for sure. And you need a lot of confidence as well, because then you have a lot of people turning you down. And, you know, definitely you have to completely stay focused in your objective. And this is absolutely fantastic. So, by the way, I have another challenge together with one of Pablo's surprise challenge. But something that, Pablo, we should come up with something even related to Sorrento when we are in Sorrento, because I would really like for our participants to be engaged in your platforms while we are in Sorrento. I think that will be very dynamic. So be ready, everyone. I'll let you know. But there's also another challenge together with this. So, Pablo,
Excellent.
thank you. Thank you so much. But I want to leave the floor for questions because they were already coming up in the chat. So I'm going to start by picking one of the most talkative and representative youth from the UAE, Abdallah Al-Janaibi. Abdallah, are you with us? Abdallah?
Good evening.
Hi, first of all, Ramadan Kareem. Abdallah, how are you?
Ramadan Kareem to you too. I'm doing fine. How's it going?
Good, good.
Hi, Pablo. How's it going?
Hi, how are you? Nice meeting
fine. You. Great. So I wouldn't say talkative, but I would say an enthusiast. So my first question would be like, I'd really love to see the impact model or the business model that Must offers, because I see like these big businesses and they provide their impact models like through their website, and most of them are really boring. It's like first you make like your application, your user profile, and then after all you go through the processes, and then they actually show it as like a flowchart. But I would really love to see Must's business model.
Excellent, Abdullah. Great question. Well, we've tried several ways of monetizing this platform. The first one is super basic, is we charge an 8% commission on every reservation that takes place in the platform. And then we also have contracts with destinations. So we offer a full package of digitalization and promotion of destinations in our platform. And we charge this either to, for example, in Barcelona, we have relationship with the Generalitat de Catalunya. In the Middle East, we have relationship with Visit Qatar, and we're targeting also the FIFA 2022 World Cup. In Guatemala, we have relationship with the government, with the National Guatemalan Tourism Institute. So we get to, like, we have 4 steps. First one, in this relationships, in this contracts. First one is we have an analysis of the industry with MasterCard Tourism. So we get to know, for example, in Catalonia, that they were tired of just partying and beer and beach and Gaudi. So they needed to create a different type of offering, of tourism offering, based on the analysis that we made with MasterCard and Mabrian. So then we get to digitalize local businesses that offer, in that case, for example, sustainable travel, long stays, arts and culture, and the whole Catalonia region, not just in Barcelona. So we get to digitalize these businesses. Then we get to match these businesses with content creators or experts in several platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, to promote these local businesses that we already digitalized. And then we have this the direct impact on the city or the region that we are promoting. So yeah, based on this, depending on how much you're targeting, you get to charge really good contracts per year. So that's like our main source of income. And finally, we have content creation, or just, for example, promotional videos, promotional tourism videos for destinations. So yeah, we're doing that. Then you also have tipping, donations, or the content creator economy. I don't know if you've heard of the creator economy. So you get to pay for VIP content. So there's content that's really exclusive or important in our platform by brand ambassadors that already have millions of followers in other platforms. You have to pay to access this type of content.
So it's like a membership.
Yeah, like a membership.
So I've got one more question. So that's my last question. I don't want to keep up or hold up anyone. So with the animation that you guys did with the application, because I'm working on a project for a competition, so I like the animation. So what did you guys use? The tools? What are the tools that you
Yeah.
use?
I that's not my expertise, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but we do everything in-house.
Yeah, that's great.
It's
And thank you very much.
in-house. And like, of course, as you can see, like there's a mix between shots that are ours and others that are from stock, no, but mainly ours. We have a great content creation video. I invite you all to go to our YouTube channel, Discover Must, and you'll see everything that we've uploaded. We have great quality videos for destinations or for brand ambassadors.
Great. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for the questions.
Thank you, Abdullah, for your question. Thank you, Pablo, for the response. Before we go to the next question, I'll just, I will welcome, for now, I will substitute Alessandra for a bit. She has a doctor working in. So next, I would like to give floor to Margarita.
Yeah, hello, Pablo. So my question is, do you do monetizing for bloggers? And are you planning to?
Yes. Thank you. Hi, Margarita. How are you? Yeah. Your question is that we offer monetization to bloggers?
Right.
Yeah. So to bloggers or content creators in general, like if you have an expertise or you have good recommendations in one of our categories, we get to either choose you or you get to apply to become a brand ambassador of your city. And whenever your content gets viralization, let's say, you get to charge commissions on every reservation that takes place in the platform. Of course, to be fully transparent, when you're starting or when we started, we offer directly compensation to content creators. Like, for example, you have to upload 2 lists of 10 musts each list, and we're going to pay you directly 30, 50 euros for this content creation. So it was very manual at the beginning, and now we're offering these commissions on every reservation that takes place.
Right. And other question I have, is it international? I mean, you started in Barcelona, and do you use it worldwide?
Yeah. So it is international, but it's been a challenge, of course. Like the platform depends on how good the quality of the content is when you're located. So we started in Barcelona, we then did Madrid, and we've been growing dependent on which destination we get to have these contracts. So then we added Central America because we have Guatemala, Costa Rica. We then added Mexico. And now we're targeting the MENAT region because we have this relationship with Qatar. So it actually depends on when we or where we have these contracts. The platform is available worldwide. For example, you get to create I don't know specifically where you're located, but you get to create your profile in your city. And if you want to upload recommendations from a trip you had in Barcelona or in Thailand, you get to upload this content. So it's been growing internationally. And that's why I mentioned that we have 65 countries. We have for example, for you guys to know, 300,000 users that are using the platform. So it's still a relatively small community, but it's growing.
So yeah, as you said, it's up to bloggers to make it worldwide, to make it bigger and to make it more popular.
Yeah, because it's user-generated content, so it depends on actually users internationally.
Yeah, thank you so much for answering.
No, thank you for the questions.
Thank you, Margarita. Just a reminder, as mentioned in the chat, if you have any questions, please use the raise hand option of Zoom, or if you can't connect with video, you can just put your question as a text in the chat as well. Next is question by Igor. Please, Igor, go ahead.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'd like to ask about the NFTs quite more because I haven't got all the idea. This thing is quite new, so maybe not everyone will understand. Could you tell us quite more about it?
Hi, Igor. How are you?
They work?
Nice meeting you. And yeah, excellent question. Well, I'm not allowed to fully disclose this strategy, but basically, as you know, an NFT is a digital active with a certificate of authenticity based on the blockchain. So what we're doing is creating these spaces in the metaverse in which you'll get to own, for example, La Sagrada Familia, and you'll get to host events at La Sagrada Familia and get to monetize based on this. And we're going to start with 10 specific locations that are World Heritage Sites by UNESCO internationally. And that's about it. I'm not allowed to fully disclose it because we're going to have a full launch and everything this year. But yeah, that's about it, Igor.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much,
We'll
Igor.
be waiting.
Indeed, yeah, NFTs are like the trending topic of last couple years. So very, very, very important sphere and very nice question. As much as I try to understand full in NFTs, I can't say I full understand them, but so good question, Igor. Next, we have Aime. Please, floor is yours.
Hello, thank you. I'm Aime from Switzerland. And I wanted to ask if we already talked about the NFTs, do the NFTs have a specific function in your app, or is it more of a separate project, or are you not allowed to say anything for that?
Thank you, Aime. Nice meeting you too. No, yeah, basically, good question. It is a separate project. It's called Meta Wonders. Obviously, it's by the Most Group, but it's going to be a separate platform. And it is a utility-based collection. So like, as Azar was mentioning, NFTs are a trending topic and everyone's talking about it, but like basically, like I'd say 85% or 90% of the projects are scams or do not have a utility side of it. So what we're offering here is a collection in which you'll get to monetize and get to have in real life benefits of owning this NFT of a specific World Heritage Site. I would love to discuss more about that. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not
Thank
sure
you very
if I
much, Pablo.
can discuss further. Thank you.
Well, I guess we have already a topic to discuss when you join us in Sorrento. Hopefully by that time we'll have more chances to disclose.
I hope we can launch it by then. We'll see.
Yeah, and in any ways, everybody, if you are interested, just make sure to follow Must platform, and when it's available, I'm sure Pablo will be happy to share all this news with our NFT enthusiasts.
Thank you, Azar. Yeah. Talking about that, like now that you're mentioning it, we have good communities in TikTok and in Instagram. You can try discovermust.es if you want to follow Spain, for example. You can try .mx if you want Mexico, .gt if you want Guatemala, and you'll see the different pages or profiles that we have either on TikTok or in Instagram. And as I mentioned, we have a really good YouTube channel too.
Great. I don't see any other questions so far. Okay, I get, well, if you have guys further on any questions, just to make sure you can email them us or you can put it here and we'll make sure to convey it to Pablo. Thank you very much, Pablo. Very interesting, very a new idea, new approach, and thank you very much from all of us. And thanks for sharing this idea opportunity with us.
Thank you, Azar. Thank you, everyone, for the invitation. And yeah, make sure to go to discovermust.com/GYTS to participate at the challenge. If you get to become brand ambassadors of your city, you'll see how your profile grows and you'll have several opportunities with us. So go ahead and try the app and try uploading your content. Thank you for the opportunity. It is a huge honor for us and nice meeting you all.
Thank you, Pablo. Thanks a lot. Now, well, guys, if you see Masha, you know what it means. It means she was gonna introduce us and talk about our activity, first activity for today. So please, Masha, go ahead.
So you have to excuse me, my voice is a little bit non-functional. I got a little bit of a cold, so you have to excuse my voice and hopefully you can follow me. Azar will help me out just in case it it goes up.
We hear you well, don't worry.
All right, so as always, we have a little challenge for you related to the topic of the webinar. So this time, since it's innovation, we want you to, there we go. First, before I explain, please all of you go to Slido. You already know the drill, how it works. So please, if you could do that for us. Just scan the QR code for those who are joining us for the first time. Either scan the code or just go to the website written here and enter the code. Abdallah says in the comments, Masha equals fun activities. I am very, very happy about this comment. Thank you. Okay, we're happy.
First comers, yeah.
First comers, well done. Oh, wow, that was fast.
Okay, guys, make sure all to join us. It's very fun, very interesting activity. Okay, we have 9 so far. Once again, you either scan the QR code with your smartphones, or you can go just to slido.com and enter this 6-digit number, the code to enter this 14 people, 16. I think we will give maybe 30 seconds more for all of you to join. Okay. Come on, guys, it's easy. Just 2 clicks and you're with us.
20.
Okay, last 5 seconds. 4, 3. Oh, okay. As soon as we start the countdown, you all join. Okay, so the first question, Masha, you wanna?
All right, sorry. Okay, so when did the first commercial airplane take off? If you could guess that, you don't have to know this, it's just a guess of what you think when the year was when this first happened.
And as you see, guys, for this time, we already added the timer.
Yes.
Yeah, you will have 25 seconds, 30 seconds. How much do they have, Masha?
30 seconds.
Yeah, you have 30 seconds, and then we go right away to next questions.
Before we go to the next question, I just want to say one little comment. This is all about, because we're talking about innovation, and innovation is a huge part of tourism and make it accessible and globalized for everybody. So here we really want to show you how these little advancements have made it easier for all of us to travel and connect to each other. So this is just a little fun trivia game. You do not have to know the years. It's just about guessing. So please just give you your best guess, but it's just about understanding how we have advanced through time with the innovations and how it has become easier for us to connect. Yes, Abdullah says, trust your gut, which is very true. Please do that. And your gut's right, because 41% has gotten the correct answer. Well done, guys. Well, very well done. So when did GPS become available to the general public? Let's see if you know this one.
So yeah, as you may know, GPS was first developed for not so, let's say, public use, generally for military use. So when do you think it became available for general public?
And also another hint, it was actually President Ronald Reagan that opened the system up to the public because he saw how beneficial it would have been for them.
Okay, time is up. 66% say it was 1983. Let's see if it is. Yes, it is the right answer.
Well
Great job,
done.
guys. Next question. When was the...
Yes, please. When was the first online booking system created? So you know Expedia, and Expedia was kind of the first online booking system. And it was actually part of kind of it was a Microsoft division, and then it kind of separated. But
again, just to remind you guys, this time we have a timer, so you have only 30 seconds. You can see the time next to the question. Make sure to choose your response before time is up. Okay, 61% again says it was 1996, and you guys are correct.
Wow, well done.
Next question.
So when was TripAdvisor created? Let's look at this. I'm sure you have all used it at some time. And now you'll get to see when it was created. Wait,
We have participants with good intuition so far.
Very
Majority, yes. Chooses very.
I wanted to give a hint, but then I realized I might spoil the question. So Azar, when I start giving hints, please tell me to be quiet.
Okay, time is up. 50% say it was 2000, and you guys are absolutely right.
Very
Well
well
done. Next question.
When did the first tourist fly to space? And
Oh,
his
wow.
name is Dennis Tito. So let's see. Let's see if you know this one.
That must be interesting tourism experience.
Imagine, yes.
Yeah. To tell your friends, where are you going? Space.
Went on a visiting mission to the International Space Station, actually.
Nice.
He was there for 8 days.
Okay, we have a little bit division here. But okay, 2001.
Yeah.
Nice, well done, guys.
I knew this would be a tricky one because everybody must have thought it's either very early or very late in time.
Okay, next question.
When was the first home sharing platform? So let's say Airbnb's older cousin for traveling launched. So the original Airbnb, but they're not connected, just to make it clear. 20
Yeah,
seconds.
it has become a term right now, the term of Airbnb and booking. So
Yes.
that was just to help you understand, guys, what we mean by home sharing platform.
Right.
Okay.
23
Last
people.
3 seconds.
Let's see.
Okay, time is up. Let's see. 41% say it was 1999. Oh, it was 2004.
Yep. And it was
Okay.
called couch surfing. So it was about kind of traveling and finding hosts where you could stay. And then Airbnb kind of became the bigger version of it.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay, last question.
Instant translation app launch. So it was Google Translate. That is the hint. So let's see if you guys know this one.
Oh, this is very useful for traveling.
Very, yes. So it kind of
enables
allowed
you,
it
speak with
allowed
everyone.
to break the language barrier and allow people to communicate with each other. So it's also a very important innovation.
And it's always much more easier to get to know the country when you have an access to its language, to understand more, to explore more.
Yes.
Okay, 45% say it was 2006.
Let's see. And
Correct. Well done, guys.
Oh, yes. And Abdullah says either Google Translate or you pretend you understand, which is also a very good solution. Very well done. You are wonderful. You have the best instincts that I have ever seen. Well done. And we have a winner.
Okay, we have Mohammed Kemal Ramadan, who answered to 6 questions correctly. Also, Aime did the same, but Mohammed was a little bit faster than him. And then we have following Abdullah, Fani, and Igor. Well done, guys.
Oh, and there's also hardest. The question was when was the first home sharing platform for traveling?
Yeah, I think that was the only question where the majority wasn't the right selection.
Interesting. That's also. Oh, and Karidat says she failed every single question. My history teacher must be angry with me right now. No, I'm sure these are very particular questions. So I'm sure you did well.
Yeah, thank you guys for participating. And as Masha said in the beginning, Masha, are you saying something? We didn't hear you.
No.
Yeah, just as you see, all this innovation, all this new, let's say, trends, new ideas, new technologies, all of them directly or indirectly contribute and keep contributing to the tourism in all over the world. All these apps, websites, this transportation tools help us to enjoy the tourism, enjoy the other countries, their culture, their food, they get the great experience. So hopefully we'll have more innovations in the future with your participation as well, guys. So now,
Thank you so much. I will be back with another game
of
soon.
course, as Abdullah said, Masha equals fun activity.
And that's the biggest compliment. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Masha. Now, if you allow me, we will proceed with our second speaker. As Alexander mentioned in the beginning, it will be Natalia Bayona. Unfortunately, she is not able to join us live because she's on the mission right now and cannot connect live, but she wanted to share her thoughts, her experience with you guys so much that she pre-recorded her message, and we will be playing it for you guys to listen. A small introduction, Natalia Bayona, she is a director of the Innovation, Education and Investments Department here at the World Tourism Organization. And UNWTO as an organization aims to drive the digitalization of tourism and to create an ecosystem of innovation and entrepreneurship in general that will grow, that will maximize the potential of the sector, and in terms of economic growth, job creation, and of course, obviously, the sustainable development. So here is the video of Natalia.
Hi, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today with you. Today, I have the honor to talk about the challenges that tourism is facing thanks to this pandemic. I have to say that the challenges of the tourism sector
I'm sorry, Nina, can you please?
Before and after the pandemic. The thing is that COVID-19 has accelerated these challenges. I would start by...
Yeah, Nina, if you could just put the video on a full scale, and because we were seeing it in a smaller scale together with other apps. Okay, it's great right now. So if we start from beginning, thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today with you. Today, I have the honor to talk about the challenges that tourism is facing thanks to this pandemic. I have to say that the challenges of the tourism sector are the same before and after the pandemic. The thing is that COVID-19 has accelerated these challenges. I would start by saying that the 5 challenges that the tourism sector has are, first of all, innovation, second of all, education, third of all, investments, fourth of all, added value jobs, and fifth, or last but not least, sustainability. When we are talking about innovation, the main focus of our job is improving the tourism innovation ecosystem. I have to say that thanks to this journey, we need to improve the connection between governments, startups, investors, academia, of course, institutions, and the national governments. Today, I have to say that those connections have been improving the way we are innovating. Nonetheless, we need more pilot projects between startups and corporates. We need a more serious supply chain between providers and corporates that are buyers of those technologies that the startups develop. We need a more interesting venture capital culture. Just some facts and figures. The last year, $22 billion were invested in tourism startups. That's amazing because besides the pandemic, venture capital was increasing. Nonetheless, those entrepreneurs and those startups that received investment, 80% of them were based in the US and China, that are the more mature innovation ecosystem. So my question here is, what is happening with the other countries? What is happening with the tourism innovation ecosystem? We need to improve more in order to bring those capitals to emerging markets as Latin America, Asia Pacific, and African countries. That's why our role through startup competitions, challenges, innovation forums that are the UNWTO Tourism Tech Adventure Forums are part of the key strategies in order to foster a more mature tourism innovation ecosystem. Another fact, I don't know if you know, but from the 100% unicorns that are enterprises that are valued on more than $1 billion, only 5% are from the tourism sector. We need to help the internationalization process of the entrepreneurs. We need to connect them with investors, with corporates, with governments, etc. Second great challenge that we have, education. I don't know, once again, if you know, but this is really important. Tourism is the top employer of women and youth. Nonetheless, 50% of the young, talented minds working in tourism only have secondary skills. If we want to develop a high-level economic sector, we need to improve, and digital education is here to stay. Thanks to digital education, we can scale up the way people are educated. Our aim this year is to have at least 30,000 new students in our UNWTO Tourism Online Academy. And how can we do this? Of course, developing partnerships with top universities. It doesn't matter if they are focused on managerial or vocational skills, but we need to improve the way people get a certificate in order to have a formal career and a formal professional path in the tourism sector. And of course, if I'm talking about innovation, that is the sector for youth. If I am talking about tourism, that is the sector of youth, of course, innovation and education has to be aligned if we want the third challenge, that is added value jobs. As I already said, 100 million jobs are under risk thanks to this pandemic. But of course, if we don't have people with a professional certificate, if we don't get the tools to help them to access, how we can preserve those jobs. So that's why inside our public policies from national governments, in our commercial strategies from the corporates, from the big hotel chains, from the big airlines, from the SMEs, in every single company that is working in tourism, every single company needs to have an innovative mindset, but of course, a strategy to train their employers to be better and to develop what always the people that work in education says, to be a lifelong learner. It means to study, to learn, to relearn, to unlearn, but we need to help people to gain new skills, skills on technology, skills on big data, skills on how to measure and how to deal with artificial intelligence. But on the other side, to deal with humanities, because this is the more human economic sector. So of course, we need a hybrid model between bringing leaders full of commitment, of communication skills, on political skills, but on the other side, we need hard skills as well. And that combination will help us to create a high-level economic sector. Fourth of all, of course, we need investments, but not any kind of investments, green investments. Why green investments? As you have seen, tourism decreased by 75% during 2020. I have another fact. Foreign direct investment decreased 75% as well. So if we want investors back, of course, we need economic incentives, tax incentives, and everything related to political and legal stability with, of course, a very serious framework. But our aim in the UNWTO is to promote green investments, to promote that investors bring their capital to create sustainable cities, more modern cities, but of course, inclusive cities, inclusive destinations, inclusive amusement parks that are full of commitment with the environment, with technology, with the human beings. And of course, that thanks to their investments, we can create added value jobs focus on the power of tourism. That's why we have been partnering with the International Development Bank, with the IFC, and with other international financial institutions, because we know that together, through a legal framework, through a political stability, and of course, with a multilateral message on what we know that will recover the sector again, we will have a very powerful message, and we can help investors to develop a tourism investment culture thanks to this framework. And last but not least, of course, sustainability. Most of the people think that being sustainable is about working with the environment and for the environment. And to be honest, being sustainable is not only talking about the environment, it's about at least working with communities, working with the most vulnerable people, working for inclusion, using technology for good, and of course, to take care about the environment. So, of course, after this pandemic, I have learned, and I know that you all have learned about how sustainability need to be part of our lives. So if we develop a more sustainable framework where innovators bring solutions for a more sustainable development, if we bring green investments, if we create curricula inside the institutions in order to promote sustainability, and last but not least, if we add value through our jobs in order to take care and to give back to the community, thanks to the tourism sector, we are using the sector to become from important to relevant. I know that today you will have a lot of conferences, but I would like to end with this final message, that is, the responsibility of recovering the tourism sector is from all the tourism ecosystem. Is not only the responsibility of the UN, WTO, is not only the responsibility of the governments, it's not only the responsibility of the private sector. We all need to recover the tourism sector. To recover the tourism sector, responsibility is part of our job, and educating people, improving innovation, working on added value jobs, and developing a more modern, sustainable, and innovative tourism will help us to recover this sector again and to lead by example by using resilience and by using this high-level network, that is the human network, in order to improve the way people live, the way people travel, and the way people are educated. Thank you so much and enjoy the journey.
Thank you so much, Natalia. And thank you, everyone. I'm now back. I'm sorry, as Azer was mentioning, this morning when I woke up, talking about innovation and older people, I couldn't even stand up because I had a back issue. So the doctor came to basically inject me and to make sure I'm still alive. So thank you, Azer, for taking over. Azer, Masha, as usual, you have been amazing. But now we're going to bring Caridad in. Caridad. So you and Masha have something for us, correct?
Yes, we do. And before we start, I would like to do a little introduction. So with the first game, we really saw how tourism has become more accessible and globalized through innovation and through amazing people thinking of amazing things. Now we will get to see much newer, sustainable innovations in tourism that really target the SDGs. And the concept of this game is that we tell you a small description of a startup sustainable innovation, and you have to tell what you think this innovation targets, which SDG. And Caridad will be helping me with this assignment. So, Nina, if I could ask you all to please do the same again. If we could scan the QR code or log in at the site and write the number of the game.
By the way, Masha, I have to say that I absolutely love this Slido. It's really cool. I enjoy it very much.
Really, us too. And I'm very happy that all our participants are enjoying it as well. I think it's easy and fun to use. All right, we have a lot of 13. Now it's faster than the first time. Georgi says he can't join. You have to take your phone and with your camera either scan the QR code that you see or log in at the site slido.com, and then you will see an option where you can insert the number written under slido.com, and it will let you go to the game. Okay, 20. Very good. Let's wait a couple more seconds and then we get started. Caridad, are you ready to entertain everybody with me? Caridad is ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I hope everyone is also ready for this because it's going to be amazing. And we are going to learn a lot of new things about the new businesses and the new things that are happening in the world. So I hope you're ready for this.
25 until what number? I think we're good to go. Let's start. Okay, so which SDG does this business target? An innovation for experiential programs that provide learning opportunities through travel. So what do you think with this business, which is the main focus target of this business, which SDG? We have 7. Okay, well done, everybody. Okay, by the way, we gave here, since it's longer, we gave 45 seconds for you to answer the question. So 15 seconds left. All right, 28 answers. Let's see. Quality education, 75%. Very well done. And now, you know what, guys, actually, this is a general description, but this innovation actually exists. So Caridad will tell you a little bit about that, and we're going to find out about new things that are happening in the world through this.
Yeah, so this is actually a very good thing that is happening, and it's called Immersion India, and it's happening in India. So it was the winner of the UNWTO SDGs Global Startup Competition in the framework of quality education. And to know a bit more about this project, so you get the general idea of this, Immersion India wants to be the key drivers for the world to understand India in its true sense. And also they believe experiential learning programs offered to students will motivate them to get globally aware and responsible, providing quality education through travel. So, you know, by traveling, you learn a lot. We've seen this here online, and when we travel to Sorrento, we will learn a lot. So this also gives us a very quality education. So it's an amazing idea. It's great and gives us the general idea of one of the SDG in quality education.
Thank you so much, Caridad. That was wonderful. Now we go to the second question. Which SDG does this business target? An innovation that converts carbon dioxide into valuable chemicals and fuels. Let's see. 10 answers.
So basically, to understand, Masha, this is the this SDG. So we have to find the SDG that applies to this definition. An innovation that converts carbon dioxide into valuable chemical and fuels. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
What's the impact? Okay, great.
Of course, these type of businesses target many SDGs, but you know, one in particular that it helps.
Oof.
And 86%. Well done.
Wow, that's amazing.
Very well done. And now, of course, Caridad will tell us.
Yeah, so this is actually a thing that is happening. So it's a real thing, and it was based in the United States of America, and it was also winner of the UN WTO SDGs Global Startup Competition in the category of climate action as the 86% guest, and now we all know, and this Opus 12 is called Opus 12, and it has developed a technology that converts carbon dioxide into valuable chemicals and fuels, and they're identical to and are cost competitive with conventional products. So, so yeah, it's a very nice thing to know now, you know.
Very well done to the innovations for doing this. Thank you, Carla, for sharing with us. We can, I think, move on to the third question. Let's explore the third business. So which SDG does this business target? An innovation that helps women feel safe while traveling by connecting them to locals and other travelers for tips, help and other services. Let's see, 14 answers. I think this one was, okay, 20 seconds left. But I think you guys know already. Good numbers, I'm seeing. "28, 29, and perfect."
Wow.
93%. You are doing a wonderful job, everybody. Well done. Kadia, do you see what amazing participants we have?
Yeah, that's amazing. Like 93% and 29 answers. That's amazing. And this is actually a thing that is also happening, and that it was also a winner of the UN WTO SDGs Global Startup Competition, and it's called Sister Wave. I think the name it's pretty particular and really nice. I think it expressed the whole thing of the business. It's like Sister Wave. I really love the name, and it's based on Brazil. So yeah, and it was the winner in the category of gender equality, as you all guessed, most of you guessed. And to know a bit more about this, since it's a very good business, is the Sister Wave wants to solve the problem of depriving women of the fundamental freedom of movement and to decrease the fear many women have of traveling by themselves. And I can speak by myself, like from myself, that I am I travel a lot, and this reminds me of the feelings I have sometimes when I travel, and seeing that this is a thing that is happening, and that we all are aware of this gives me hope, and yeah, and to provide also more gender equity for women that are traveling and offer travel services. This is I think my favorite so far.
Sounds good. I think mine as well. I think we can move on to the next question. So, which SDG does this business target? An innovation that harnesses the power of the tropical sun to produce a steady supply of renewable energy, allowing its clients to switch off their diesel generators partially or fully during the day. I almost spoiled the question, the answer. I was going to say something, but I'm not allowed to host these games. I give away the answer. I think someone else should do this.
I agree with you, Masha. We're gonna fire you from hosting the games.
That's a good idea.
Doing fine. You're doing fine. I mean, I think it's good.
90%. Well done, everybody. And you're correct, of course.
Wow. 31 answers. That's amazing.
And of course, Caridad will tell us about this business. Give us some information.
Yeah, I hope you don't get tired of hearing from me, but yeah, I have pretty nice things to tell you about this. So this one is called Swimsol, and it's based on Austria, and it was also a winner of the UN WTO SDGs Global Startup Competition in the category of affordable and clean energy as the 90% guest. And to know more about this, SwimSouls offers green energy at a cheaper price than diesel. Harnessing the power of the tropical sun means SwimSouls solar systems produces a steady supply of renewable energies, allowing its clients to switch off their diesel generators partially or fully during the day. And yeah, what do you think? Tell us on the chat.
I think it's a very interesting innovation, and it really targets the issues we're facing nowadays. And you know, all of you are the future generation, and you are responsible for creating better innovations than already exist to kind of target all the SDGs and help us in however we can to, you know, advance and innovate. And oh, Abdallah will share on WhatsApp his project of alternative of fuel. This is very interesting. And Abdallah, I know about this project that you're doing, as you told me, but I'm sure all your colleagues would like to hear as well. And please do share with us. We all really want to hear.
Masha, shall we move to the next question because it's getting late?
Which SDG does this business target and innovation that focuses on removing plastic from the marine environment and working with rural island communities to prevent plastic from entering the natural environment in the first place? Let's see. "22 answers. Very well done, guys. If you're doing so well, I'm sure you're gonna guess everything correctly.
I have to say that this is my favorite SDG, Masha, you know?
Yes. "87%. Very well done. Of course, it's correct. You kicked it out of the park with all of these games today.
It's amazing. And again, I have some more information about this. So to be super quick, it's called 7 Clean Seas, and it's based on Singapore, and also the winner of the UN WTO SDGs Global Startup Competition in the category of Life Below Water as the 87% guest. But also the affordable and clean energy, that was also a good guess, I think. And yeah, 7 Clean Seas is an ocean cleanup organization with the goal of removing plastic from the marine environment and working with rural island communities to prevent plastic from entering their natural environment in the first place. Using a multi-pronged approach, CSS goal is building an ecosystem containing environmental plastic recovery, community level interception, ribbon cleanup, and sorting infrastructure. So this is also a very, very good innovation and business.
And this is all from us. Abdallah, I was so sure you were gonna be the winner of this competition. All of you answered all the questions correctly, but he did the best time. But Abdallah is one of our innovators in this group. So
Nina, do we have any sound effect with applauses that we can start sharing?
Here.
We can do real one.
Yeah. Congratulations, Abdallah, and thank you, Caridad. You've been absolutely amazing. I mean, I was really carried away by you telling us about the innovation that won the UNWTO competition. Really nice. I was really happy. So thank you very much, and congratulations to Abdallah. Abdallah, you win to take me out to dinner in Sorrento when we're there. Is that okay? No?
I am more than honored. Everyone, the team, the whole team.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to, now that I'm back after an injection from the doctor, definitely I should feel a little bit better. I'm going to break the protocol a little bit, Nina, if you allow me. And before passing the floor and going ahead with the script, I would like to, and mostly to give the floor to all of you, obviously, because this is what's more important. I would like to draw on what I think were the key learnings today. First of all, with Pablo and then with Natalia, but mainly with Pablo. We live in a society, and we don't need to tell you this, but we live in a society now where our communication is done mainly through social media. We're using virtual platforms. Online education is not anymore a taboo, is actually the only way that we can still continue being connected and getting educated and learning about things, but be, with friends at the end of the day. So I want to take this opportunity today, even if we don't have all, because we're only, I would say, excluding us, maybe we're 26 participants or 27. I would kindly ask all of you to open the camera and introduce yourself to the colleagues, because now we are at the 4th webinar. Well, we have one last content webinar reaching us in May, to which you should all be looking forward, because we're going to focus very much on the environmental factor, and we're going to be with 2 very, very special global influencers who are joining us as well in Sorrento. So I would really like for all of us to get to know each other. From now on, we will also be getting in touch with you a bit more focused like bilaterally, not just to get to know you, because we will need technical information. For some of you, the visa is going to be an issue, so we're going to have to advance a little bit of a bureaucracy there. So we will need to talk in the case of you being accompanied by either your parent or a caretaker. We would need to have all the information. So stand ready, because we will need information, and because we need to lock it down. We're aiming at getting a final list of participants by the end of April, beginning of May. So by the beginning of May, before our last webinar, we should be the family, okay? And it is true that this online family has been a part of the actual registered family, correct, Nina? Tell me if I'm an Azer, correct? This is only a part. But that's the fun part, I guess, because you'll be leading the groups with your other colleagues, and we're going to make sure that when we're there, you're also somehow tutoring them, those that were not in these webinars for whatever reasons, or the new ones that just get an access later. So this is just a little bit of information. Obviously, we will be opening an official registration. The official registration will feature more information also about the program and the, let's say, practical things that, for example, your family needs to know. And we need to allow your ministries as well to be able to finalize all the related administrative or visa processes and everything that is needed in order to get you here. Now, Abdallah was telling me something in private just a little bit before, and he was telling me about his supervisor surprising him by saying that he's watching him on YouTube, I presume. This is great. You remember that in the very, very beginning, we said that we wanted to create a community. Obviously, the community doesn't depend on us. We're not an advertising agency. We don't have the possibility, neither the capability, nor we would be good at advertising ourselves in each of your country. We don't need to be seen in terms of, getting a lot of likes on social media, which definitely is a good sign, but it's not necessarily the main goal. We need to be seen by your peers, by your friends, by your teachers, by your family, by other people that don't know you in other parts of the world. You are going to be the stars of this first ever Global Youth Tourism Summit. You are already the stars of that. And once you get to Sorrento, we're going to have some activities as well that are going to be streamed. So you will be the ambassador of your country as well, in a way. So we want you to start being that ambassador from now. And please talk to your schools. Make sure that they see these webinars in the schools, whether live or later, it doesn't matter. Help us build the momentum with all your peers, because it's only like this that we're going to get these important concepts over. This is not, we're not taking this lightly, even though it's a beautiful journey. We're taking this very, very seriously. We are the United Nations. You are the United Nations. And this is all about you. and you're here, especially in this very, I would say, interesting moment of our lives after COVID, with what is happening in the eastern part of Europe. You know, it's a very important moment where you need to affirm not only your identity, but your goals. And this is meant to be a fun moment, it's meant to be a serious moment, it's meant to be the moment where you tell your governments what you want, your ideas, and they'll be there to listen. And with them, the whole audience that we will be able to create. So it's about you, but you have to, from now on, each one of you is going to have a small task, and you can let us know during all this month. Of course, there's going to be Easters for those of you that are Catholic or Orthodox. And definitely it's Ramadan for those of you that are Muslim, but Ramadan normally was the best time of the year to get stuff done. So Abdallah, once again, it's on you and on your friends. I'm joking, of course, but the idea is to make sure that GYTS becomes an awareness moment for each one of you in your own school. Abdallah was also saying that he has an idea, a project. Do not be shy about it. If you have a project as well, whether it's a thesis or it's a school project that you want to make sure it gets some kind of visibility or feasibility analysis with GYTS, bring it on. Bring it on. This is your moment. This is when you're going to have judgments from all over the world. This is when you're going to have lots of ministers and personalities looking at your ideas. And you have to do a little bit like, for example, Teresa has done recently when she stepped on the stage of our global startup competition in the field of gastronomy tourism, or like many of you, you know. So you have to, even if it's a very small idea, we're here to help you make it come to reality. We have Aime from Switzerland, for example. We had a small chat when we met in Switzerland. Aime does tourism studies. He has, I'm sure that in his experience in Switzerland and in school, there's a lot of innovative ideas that he came across. I'm sure he was able to develop his own sort of, you know, way of looking at things or designing the future. Aime, you, like all your colleagues, we want you to be an inspiration for the adults, not the other way around. Okay, so once again, you're getting close to the end of the school year, and propose this to you. Feel free to propose this to your teachers. Anything you need from us, just like, you know, allowing you to get from school a little bit earlier, please feel free to propose it. Absolutely. And we will be getting back to you on all these things. So during the month of April, we will be interacting with you a little bit more. We will continue using the chat. Make sure that you are reactive, because of course, the more reactive you are, the quicker we are in getting the information. We will also hold at some point an internal webinar with your parents, absolutely fundamental, that have to be with us and get all the information, because if they're coming or not, it's important that they have all the information. They're going to have to authorize you to come as well. And this authorization is going to be processed by diplomatic channels. So Margarita, before I give you the floor, just allow me to finish up one thing, that when we are, I mean, leading on to the way to Sorrento, we will be coming up with other small initiatives, like small assignments that you will be taking with you when you arrive in Sorrento at the end of June. I think I said it all. So Margarita, please, the floor is yours, my dear.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. My question is rather difficult because, you know, not everyone knows international languages. I mean, what if my school doesn't know how to speak English? Can we solve languages struggling somehow?
Well, thank you, Margarita.
I'm sorry. I mean, I am really interested in bringing my school to this project, to this, but struggling with languages, it's really difficult.
Right. Margarita, thank you very much for pointing this out. One of the reasons why we had our video, which we will play in a little while, I would propose, Nina, we play it as the closing video, if you don't mind, is that we had all our official languages displayed. So I would like, by the way, I'm going to challenge you guys. Okay, how many are the official UNWTO languages? Margarita, you want to start?
What do you mean? Official languages of?
Yes, the official languages, like us in the UN, when we organize a meeting, for example, or when we prepare documents, we have an obligation to translate them in all the official languages. Would you know what are the official languages?
Well, I'd say English, first of all, then French, Spanish, German, Chinese, not German?
9, not German. Chinese, yes.
Chinese, Russian. That's all. Oh, no. Italian.
Oh, thank you. No. No, Arabic. So,
right.
Margarita, you brought in a very important issue, honestly, and it's an issue we have all the time. So we always, for example, when we do our meetings, we always make sure that there is a simultaneous translation. So people wear headphones and they get everything translated. We will have someone helping us, by the way, in Sorrento to make sure we're facilitating, especially with the Chinese colleagues. But of course, we will rely on your knowledge of English. I completely agree with you, Margarita. We should make sure that in order to involve schools, we're getting documents translated in all the official languages. So we're going to take this very seriously. Thank you for your input. And I would like to applaud you because today you've acted like a true representative of a UN country, because you've asked for something which you want to be implemented. So this is just, we will make sure that we will have enough documentation for you. I'm sure there is already existing documentation on the SDGs in various UN websites. Me and the team will research that for you and we'll give it to you, but we will make sure that specifically GYT has like a short pitch for you to bring it on to your school and to your fellow classmates. Thank you so much, Margarita. For
as Abdullah said, just pretending to understand is not a key today.
No, definitely. But thank you so much. So do we have any other questions before we do the run? So Lucrezia, before you go to university, you want to start introducing yourself. Make yourself visible. Say to your colleagues, who are you, where you're from, how old you are. Lucrezia left already? Anybody?
No, but I can't spotlight her because she doesn't have her video on.
Okay, maybe she's not allowed to put video?
She wrote in the chat that she had some problems with the video connection.
Okay, no problem. So,
can I ask a question?
Yes, Saltanat, please.
Like you told that our parents will have a webinar with you, but what if my parents, they don't speak English clearly and they can't understand it like as good as they should to talk with you? So how they could understand and talk with you?
You're going to be translating, Saltanat.
So it means that I can't be at the meeting also too, yeah?
You must be at the meeting. We don't want to talk. We're not a school. We don't want to talk to your parents and tell your parents how you're behaving. We want you to talk to you with your parents. And so for some of you, it's going to be a bit more complicated, but we have to do that, Saltanat, because we need your parents' permission for you to be able to move out of your country. And we will need to tell them some of the things that they need to do. So it's important that they know as well. Can I ask you if any of your parents are going to come with you to Sorrento?
I don't think so, because they work in summer.
Okay. So who's going to come in your end, or are you going to come alone?
I think that it will be a person from the government of my country. Okay. Because last year we talked about it and they told that there will be like an adult who fly to Sorrento with me.
Okay. Fantastic.
Thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So we have more questions coming. Igor.
Yeah, hello everyone again, and I'd like to ask a few questions. First is, so we're allowed to share our school projects and not only school, so you can get more information about us. Yes.
Definitely, Igor. Definitely. If you have any projects specifically related to what we're doing here, I think it's very useful, and it's very useful for you as well, because you will
Actually,
get some international feedback. I think it's good, no?
I've been participating in one challenge, I think. It is a project where you create an excursion for a place in Moscow, especially. And I have literally 3 projects, so maybe I will send one and you can read it.
Excellent. Please do so, Igor. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Melina. ¿Cómo te va?
So I had a question regarding like the projects with school. I wanted to know how we could like involve GYTS in our projects. Like for example, I talked to you about we're preparing. It's like in order to really, it's like a sensibilization day, you know, just to talk about the environment and everything. So how could we like involve you?
Well, I think the first level of involvement is how do you think that GYTS can be beneficial to your project? So in other words, what part do you think would be beneficial for you? And the other thing, I think I would like to stimulate you in this effort in trying to see as well, do you have an assignment for, I mean, do you have a time to deliver your project?
Oh, no, it's not like really a project. Like we, like my class, really preparing a whole day in order to like make what we do known. You know, not only GYTS, but like my class and I would like to go and maybe pick up trash or something. Just we thought about making this day sensibilization day in order to talk and make it known, you know. And we thought about having GYTS, like maybe I could represent you guys if you want. I don't know, just to make GYTS known. In many people know about you guys, so I thought about making you know. No, I don't know if you like.
Melina, this is a great idea. I think you should exactly do this. This is what I meant when, I mean, Abdallah made the same comment. Many people don't know about you guys. We're not supposed to be known in this sense. We're supposed to grow in people. And we need, if you become the ambassador of GYTS in your own country, in your own school, then it was going to be your duty to make sure that our mission is well known. But I think is absolutely, that's exactly what we meant. I mean, you are an official GYTSer, and so you have the ability and capability of actually performing this job brilliantly. Of course, we're going to back you up, whatever you need from us. And we can prepare something for you, whether you want to do a presentation or you want to, we're there to support you in all your activities. So, and thank you very much for this idea.
Thank you so much for answering.
So, once again, I'm going to start with you, Melina. So I'm going to try to follow. I hope everyone sees the same gallery, but I'm going to start with you, Melina. So you start, you remind all of your colleagues, even the new one that got connected today, where you're from and how old you are.
Okay, so I'm from Algeria, North Africa, and I'm 15 years old.
Thank you. Igor.
Hello, I'm from Russia and I'm 14 years old.
Thank you very much. Saltanat?
My name is Saltanat and I'm from Kyrgyzstan. I don't think that you know my homeland, but I hope I'll tell you more about it. And I will be 15 soon in June, so yeah.
Oh, wow. When in June, Saltanat? Are we preparing to celebrate your birthday?
Maybe, because my birthday is on 29th of June.
There we go. There we go. Definitely. You're going to celebrate your birthday with us. That's amazing. Okay, Mohammed. Can you hear us, Mohammed? Yes.
Hi everyone. I'm Darnish. My name is Darnish and I'm from Maldives. That's a country situated in the Indian Ocean, and I'm 14 years old.
God bless. You've been mesmerizing us with your pictures. I remember that. Thank you very much. Maybe next time we come to the Maldives for the Global Youth Tourism Summit. I mean, just an idea.
Sure.
So, Aime.
Hello, my name is Ime, and I'm from the small and fine chocolate country in the heart of the Alps, Switzerland.
Thank you very much. And Yana.
Hi, my name is Yana. I am from Montenegro, and I'm 17 years old.
And thank you for joining us. You're one of the newest members, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Areg.
Hi, my name is Arek. I'm from Armenia and I'm 17 years old.
And I like the fact that Areg matches Parev. You know, I like that.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to take this opportunity because I want to congratulate you as the winner of the last challenge,
Thank
which
you.
originally wasn't a challenge, but everything we ask you to do is always regarded in a good competitive way, obviously, because we want you to make yourself visible to everyone. So Arek, congratulations, big congratulations, big
Thank you.
congratulations, because you got the most likes on your fantastic dishes, which, by the way, we're going to come and taste from the 1st to the 3rd of June, because our regional commission from Europe will take place in Yerevan. So I think that's going to be an occasion also to meet you there. And thank you very much. What is the prize? Do you want to know?
Yes.
I'll tell you later. Okay. So Marta.
Hi, I'm Marta. I'm from Andorra and I have 14 years old.
Good to see you again, Marta. I had the chance of meeting Marta now that I was in Andorra. Marta and Mamma di Marta, the mother of Marta. Yes?
Yeah.
Excellent. So, Francisco.
Hi, my name is Francisco and I'm from Dominican Republic. I am 16 years old.
Que bien. Another beautiful city, right? Beautiful country. Where are you? Santo Domingo in Dominicana?
I'm from Salcedo. It's a province in Dominican Republic.
I don't know. I mean, Francisco, are you going to teach us a little bit of bachata when you come to Sorrento? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because we need to relax as well, not just study and prepare, correct? Good.
And do you know merengue?
Yeah, of course I know. But now, Francisco, with my back, I think no merengue, no salsa, no nothing, you know, I have to relax a little before I get to, but I love merengue. We have a colleague actually in UNWTO from the Dominican Republic, and me and Michelle, we are the dancers that every time there's a chance, we go and dance merengue. So we love it. Thank you for joining us. You're also very new, very happy to have you. Margarita.
Hello. It's probably my 3rd time talking today. I'm happy to be active here. Yeah, so I'm 17 years old and I'm from Moscow, Russia. And joining GYTS was quite special because I think my family is a traveling family. We travel every year to different cities, to different countries. Like we traveled in the most, like to a lot of cities in European part of Russia. And we have traveled to many European countries. And I was like, it would be interesting to meet guys in from cities where I've been. But I was mistaken. I was really mistaken because people from Africa, people from Latin America, I haven't been there. So I want to know more about
Yet, Margarita. That's whenever you put a no to something, you have to put a yet. You haven't been there yet. So it's everything right. Going to come. Thank you very much for your encouraging words, Margarita. Khadija.
Hello, everyone. My name is Khadija and I am 18 years old and I'm from Azerbaijan, Baku.
Beautiful. Abdallah, I feel like you're already part of the UNWTO family on the other side, but if you want to reintroduce yourself to the colleagues that don't know you yet.
So for the new people, my name is Abdullah Al-Janebi. You can call me AJ. That's what most people call me because Abdullah is a very long name. So yeah, I am from the United Arab Emirates. Mistakenly, I was from Oman, but then we fixed that to UAE. And this is my friend Gilbert. So since we're talking about innovation, Gilbert is a serial killer. He doesn't do what he's supposed to do. He keeps crashing into stuff. So yeah, and I'm
Piano, you'll
17.
get there. Piano, Abdallah. But tell me, who has mistaken you for a man?
We'll leave that for later.
Okay. No, Abu Dhabi. Tell them you're not from any you're from Abu Dhabi. Yeah?
Yes, from Abu Dhabi.
All right. So I'm going to continue now on the tour. Georgie.
Hello guys, hello everyone. My name is Georgie and I'm from Georgia.
Amazing. I love that. By the way, you had an ambassador once that was George from Georgia and used to introduce himself like this all the time. So I love that. And how old are you, Georgie?
I love that. Yeah, I hear you.
No, how old are you?
I am 17 years old.
Excellent. Great. Ilana.
Yes, hi. I'm 15 years old and I'm from Austria. And I've also just joined recently, so.
Thank you so much, Ilana. Hope it was a good experience for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. How's the weather now in Austria? Is it very cold or is it okay?
It's different all the time. At the moment, it's kind of sunny, but it's still windy, so.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Luigi.
Hi, I'm Luigi Alban, and I'm 13 years old, and I'm from Italy.
From Italy, Moldova.
No, but I represent the Republic of Moldova.
Thank you, Luigi. I mean, I would love to have you from Italy. By the way, we don't have Italian kids yet, by the way. So, we might play the double card with you. Just joking, obviously. And then our superstar, please, a big round of applause, Tara. Tara Garemani from Iran, correct? Tara? You're muted, my lovely.
Hi everyone, my name is Tara Ghahramani. I'm from Iran and I live in the capital of Iran, Tehran.
And how old are you, Tara?
I'm 13 years old.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Tara. Then we have, Rohan.
Hey everyone, I'm Hussein Mohammed and I'm from Iran and live in Tehran.
Okay, we didn't hear you very well. We got that you are from Iran.
Yes. I think it's because of the connection and I'm sorry about that. I introduce myself again. I'm Mohammed Hussein Mohammed and I'm from Iran and I live in the capital like Tara in Tehran.
Great. And are you a fan of Tara as well?
Yes. She's one of the greatest musicians I've ever heard, and that's playing. That's great.
Thank you so much, my dear. By the way, all of you who said in casual conversations and in direct conversations that you like sports or music, surprises are coming. So if you happen to have an instrument that is not a harp or a piano, which is a little bit difficult to carry on a plane, make sure you're packing extra baggage when you come to Sorrento. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of fun. By the way, my team was reminding me to tell all of you who are not in the WhatsApp group, especially you new guys, to kindly share your mobile with us on the email so that we can add you, so we can let you know and you continue interacting with everyone. Thank you, Aime. Thank you for being with us. So we have as well, let me see if I'm missing anybody here. Anita Katsarava.
So, hello everyone. I'm Anita from Georgia, and I'm turning 16 in 4 days.
Oh, wow. We have to make sure to remember to wish you happy birthday. All of us, we wish her happy birthday on the chat. So make sure you're there. So Mohammed Hussein, let's see if I pronounce it correctly. Ruhande. Mohammed, are you with us? Can you make yourself visible?
He already introduced himself, Alessandra. He is from Iran.
Ah, all right, because I called somebody else. No, he changed. I'm sorry, Mohammed. You changed your name while you were talking. I didn't see that. See what happens? But then I was calling Ruohan Song. Not here. Ruohan non pervenuto. Catalin, we don't want you too bored.
Hello, my name is Catherine. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Moldova, but I live in Italy.
Ah, quindi sei italiano. Abbiamo due ragazzi italiani che vivono in Moldavia. Dove siete? Where are you?
I'm from Ravenna.
Ravenna. Okay, and Luigi, where are you located? Remind me. Ruan is leaving us, but he's not telling us, showing his face or reminding us how old he is. Anyways. Eunice.
Hi, my name is Eunice. Hello, everyone. I am 17 years old and I'm from Portugal.
Where in Portugal, Eunice?
Vila Real de Santo António in Algarve.
Vila Real. You guys, you don't know what Portugal is. Anybody has been to Portugal apart from Eunice?
Excuse me?
No, I was asking your colleagues if anybody has been to Portugal apart from Eunice, from you who live there. Nobody else?
I have a colleague but is not here. She's not here. But I have a colleague that go with me. And
Eunice, I love your country. It's just one of the most beautiful, beautiful countries in the world. Ciao, Abdallah. You sure you don't want to stay for Valeria Mazza's video, Abdallah? Just a minute. Can you allow us? Yeah?
No, I was saying I need to leave my rock because I live under a rock and I need to start exploring.
Sorry. You need to leave your what? Sorry?
I need to leave my rock. Yeah, because I live under a rock. It's like a metaphor that we use.
And because you say that in the UAE, you're in the rock, or is it general metaphor?
No, it's just because I am boring and I don't really explore other countries. That's why.
Who says you're boring? Why are you self-defining yourself? I mean, really, you're boring when you say these things. Anyways, thank you guys. I think we've, did I forget anybody? If I forgot anybody, please let me know. I think no. I think everyone spoke. Correct, Mashiko?
I think we're missing Fanny.
We're missing Fanny.
Where's Fanny?
She's pinned.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Fanny and I'm from Hungary, Budapest.
Ciao, Fanny. Good to have you with us. Another beautiful, beautiful city. That's Abdallah. That's another city like Hungary, Portugal, beautiful countries, like everyone here. But, you know, some of them have maybe some very interesting destinations. I don't know. Each one of us has a favorite anyway. So why should we hide it? So thank you, Fanny, for being with us. You're also new, no?
Sorry?
You're recently joining us, no? In these webinars. No. So that means you've been too quiet, Fanny, because we didn't know.
Maybe.
We need to trigger you a little bit. Yeah, we need to stimulate you a little bit. Don't worry, Abdallah is on it. He's gonna get you to come with some idea. Don't worry. Thank you very much, everyone. Now I think I've said all I needed to say. I think now it's time to, Azer, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's time maybe to share the video from our beautiful ambassador, Valeria Mazza.
Yes, indeed, it is time, and I'm sure Nina will be sharing it right now with us all.
Valeria is a supermodel, a superstar who's also a UNWTO ambassador. She's from Argentina. She was the Italian Claudia Schiffer because we loved her in Italy, even though she was from Argentina. And she's going to join us in Sorrento. She's going to be with us the whole time in Sorrento.
Hola, ¿cómo les va? Los jóvenes de todo el mundo. Les cuento que yo estoy muy feliz porque ya falta poco para que nos encontremos en Sorrento, en el Summit Mundial Global de Turismo Sustentable, cosa que me pone muy contenta. La industria del turismo es importantísima en todo el mundo, genera un montón de puestos de trabajo, hace que nos conozcamos mucho más, que respetemos diferentes culturas y ustedes tienen que ser protagonistas. Así que les mando un beso enorme y nos vemos en Sorrento. Ciao.
Thank you very much. This woman just has the ability to bring joy to everyone just with a smile. So, Azer, I'm going to leave it up to you.
Thank you, Alessandra. Before we, let's say, conclude, go to conclusion of today's webinar, I just want to once again remind the challenge that was shared with us by Pablo. I will put it in the chat, the link as well, but just once again to remind you that you can go to discovermust.com/GYTS. That's where you can, let's say, upload the must-do list from your city. As Pablo mentioned, it can be from different things, from the food, where to walk, what to see, nature, what to do, what activities, etc. And just as once again a reminder that the first 3 places with most views, most likes will get a €50 verified profile and then a surprise by us. So I will put the link in the chat once again. If you have any questions, you can also later on email it to us. I'm sure you all by now know our email address, but just in case, we also have mentioned in the chat. And on this note, I believe, Alessandra, would you like to announce as you promised, what Arek won, or should we?
Yes. I think one of the reasons why Arek didn't want to leave is because he wanted to know what he won. Yeah, Arek, here we are. So, my dear, do you like football?
Yes.
Okay, good, because we're getting a special gift for you from Mkhitaryan, the player of Roma.
So what is this?
You will discover, and maybe you even have a chance to ask him directly.
Okay.
All right. So we thought it was something related to football, but since you are Armenian and we are actually engaging with AS Roma for our activities there, because we will do a special thing related to football the following the final day, which is Saturday. We just want to make sure that, but it's something very special with Eric Mkhitaryan.
Thank you.
I hope you're happy. Great.
I'm happy.
Good. Even if you were not, you were going to have to accept it anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you very much. Azer, I think we've basically run through everything. And
yes, I will just,
please.
If you allow me, I would like to remind you guys about the survey that we also shared with you, the link. As you know, this is being in the framework of this Global Youth Tourism Summit. We are developing a survey that will be used for the research that is being prepared. The topic is the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on tourism and travel preferences and travel motivations, let's say overall tourism ideas of young people all over the world. So make sure to join this survey. It's not long. It's like will take maximum, I would say 10 minutes, even less of your time. but your answers, your response to our questions will help us a lot for our research, and it will contribute a lot to understand. This research is very, very unique, very important for us to understand how tourism especially affected young people. I mean, COVID, sorry, not tourism, how COVID especially affected young people's tourism choices. It is shared, the link once again is shared in the chat. So make sure to fill it up when you have time. And I believe if there are no other further questions about, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, thanks for reminding. We, once again, following the previous experiences, would like to ask for your evaluation. A pop-up window, you all should receive it right now with the evaluation where we ask you to give your points, choose your preferences, which parts you liked most. This will once again allow us to prepare better for our next webinar.
Azer, I'm sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. I'm having a small issue. I'm trying to do my survey as well. When I click on the single parts and I click on the curtain to select, I see everything white. Is it only me?
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
No, I see all good, like black background with the choices, with the questions.
Let me show you what I see. So maybe Nina is able to understand what we're doing here. Let me see. No, I cannot. Yeah, here. Do you see?
Your
No,
email.
we see your email.
All right. No.
Hopefully it's not
You don't want to see
something.
my email. So, but I don't know. I'm seeing many others are having the same problem that I click on select an answer and I see white. So
Okay, we will transform this into a different format and send you by email, and appreciate
just to
if you
understand,
can-
Nina, just to understand, Nina, if I scroll, no, with my cursor, it gets onto a point. I mean, it starts from, I think it's from 0 to 5 as well.
Yes, the first one is to just click from 1 to 5. The second one is
Doesn't allow me. Unfortunately, it doesn't
Okay,
allow
then
me.
I will just end the poll and we will do it differently. I'm sorry.
So you want to redo it? You want to try again?
Well, I can relaunch it, but I don't think much will change.
No, not changing, at least for me.
Okay, we will then send it by email.
Okay. But maybe, Nina, I'm just going to take advantage of the remaining friends that are with us now. Did you like today's webinar? I did very much. So thank you very much, everyone, for participating. And I would like to have my team visible, please. So Teresa, Azer is with me, Jacopo, Nadim, Mashiko. Nina, I'm not going to ask you to even try to be visible because you're the one operating. But if there's a chance, please do so. We want to thank you very, very much. And always at your disposal. Don't forget, we're going to bug you. We're going to continue bugging you. You have to be on your WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp chat. You have to respond. We're going to start picking on you to make sure things happen. And a big kudo to all of you who are very, very active with us, because Mashiko especially is doing a great job on social media, and she's doing basically everything by herself. She's fantastic, but we need you to reshare her stories as well, to like our posts, to make sure your friends like our posts, because when you say they don't know us enough, again, own it. Make sure if each one of you reaches 50 people, we are already on our way to skyrocket. And we're this close to being ticked by Meta, Instagram. Yeah? So.
Please,
Anyway.
everyone, share, like, follow, comment. We trust in you to make this happen. So it's very, very important that you're active.
Indeed. Thank you very much. Nina, can we call it a wrap?
this is the world we knew, where traveling used to be like this. So much of everything. Too much of everything.
Это не то, что мы хотим.
Queremos un mundo donde viajar sea divertido, pero también respetuoso.
Nous voulons un monde où le tourisme est accessible pour tous.
En nuestro mundo, el turismo nos da esperanza, belleza y paz.
В нашем мире туризм устойчив и ответственен.
C'est notre monde, le monde que nous voulons.
And we are on our way to build it.
Vi aspettiamo a Sorrento.
With our ideas, our determination, our courage.
在我们的世界里，旅游业是可持续和负责任的。
Together,
I stand for sustainable tourism. I stand for sustainable tourism.
Thank you very much.